can we take a second to appreciate the new addition to my background, which is the emotional support nuggets? Stop it. Stop it. Emotional support chicken nuggets. Everybody needs these. Everybody. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and in today's video, we are doing the last, I call it a setup video of 2024. So I've done series that I need to finish. I've done series I need to start. I've done the 12, well, it was 12 books for 2024, but I think it was actually 16. And now we're going to do romance authors that I want to try in 2024. This is the last one of the month, the last setup. So there's going to be some overlay, I do believe, between the authors and like books and series that I want to try because these authors wrote the books, but it's fine. So I have, how many do I have? 24. Yay for you. So you know how I like to talk. So, you know, grab something to eat, grab something to drink if you'd like. I'll wait right here, you know, press pause. I'll wait for you. And if you've read any of these authors, let me know down below and let me know what books or what books like series would be the best to start with from these authors. But let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't have any books to hold up because I wasn't doing that. I just didn't feel like it today. We didn't feel like it. So I got my list, which is good enough for me. So, okay, I just now realized that I actually have started reading from this list already. So the first author was Nikki Sloan. So I did read The Doctor this past month. So I've already started. Yay for me. When I go back and do this video a year from now, I'm going to give myself props. But so Nikki Sloan writes pretty much like, I don't think she does very dark stuff. It's more contemporary romance, indie author. And she's best known for her Nashville Neighborhood series. So there's five books? 1, 2, 3. Yes, there's 5 books. There is The Doctor, The Pool Boy, The Architect, The Frat Boy, and The Good Girl. So those are the 5. She also has another series called The American Elites. Something, it's like The Initiation and all those books about like high society, you know, things like that. And I have not read The Initiation book, but I have read The Initiation part because I was curious. So I'm like, what's the big deal? What's The Initiation? Well, I read it and can't say I would do that, but that's besides the point. So yeah, so basically I'd like to read some more of her this year. I was going to say like start reading her, but I did in January. So props to me. Okay, the next author that I've been dying to try, and I just haven't yet, and I don't know why, is Laura Pavlov. So she writes small town romances. She has her Honey Mountain series. She's got, is it Cottonwood series. She's starting a new series. The book just came out this month, I do believe. So like I am way behind, but what is new here? I think there's 5 books per series. I actually own the whole Honey Mountain series. It's back on, I want to say this shelf. It is. I can see them back there. Just haven't got to them. I believe they're all in Kindle Unlimited too. They're all small town, different tropes. I don't know if they're romantic suspense. I'm kind of thinking they're not, but that's okay. You know, I think last year was such a big small town era that there's just so many small town books that I need to read. And I live in a small town, and you look, authors, listen. If you don't come from a small town or you don't live in a small town, I can tell. I can tell because small towns are not like they used to be. Like you would think, oh, it looks like Hallmark. It's great. It's like got this vibe. It just doesn't. Maybe it's just my town that sucks, but it's small. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. There are no cute cops, firemen, men who like to bake, is going to bring you a pie, lumberjacks, there's not. There's not. And I'm upset. Stop feeding that to me when it's not true and getting my hopes up. But am I still going to read it? Am I still going to eat it like candy? You bet. You bet. So Laura Pavlov, definitely one of those authors. Okay, next I have Lena Hendricks. I had not heard about her before last year. Her like what is it called? Like One Something series. It's like One Touch, One Look, One Night, all those. And I know she's got more. She's got like a romantic suspense as well series, but a lot of people seem to enjoy her. So that's how I base all my, you know, what I want to do in life is if other people enjoy stuff. I'm like, oh, well, now I have FOMO, so now I must get involved. But no, I've heard good things. I don't know too much about the books, too much about the series. I do know it's like a single dad is one, and then I don't know, you know, the normal tropes, but she's just one that I've had my eye out. I actually have her first book out on Kindle Unlimited. I just haven't got to it yet. Story of my life. But she is one that I have been like keeping on my radar. Okay, the next author is Katarina Mora. So she wrote the Windsor series, which are these books up here. So we have The Wrong Bride, A Temporary Wife, The Unwanted Marriage, and I know she has more than that. But those are the ones that kind of like blew up this past year. So I really want to read them. I know it's like marriage of convenience, arranged marriage. I just like marriage books because let's face it, going back to the small town motif, okay, it's really hard to find somebody. So I just live vicariously through my books. You're going to get married. Oh, that's so nice. Me too. I'm with you, girl. We're just going to do it together because the books is the only way I'm getting one. You know what? It's beside the point. This is now turning into a therapy session, and I did not mean for that to happen. These are my issues. These do not need to be put onto you. So yeah, those are, I think there's 3. I don't know if there's any more. I don't think there are, but I just, you know, I've been seeing books, and plus the books are gorgeous. I didn't pull them down, but trust your girl when I say, even though I'm not a big fan of discreet covers, those are gorgeous. I do like those. Okay, next up is Adriana Locke. So I know my friend Paige from Paige's Open Book has read like a lot of her books. There's like a whole series based on some brothers. I don't think they're necessarily small town. They're just contemporary, but she is an indie author. And I do own a couple. I have a couple of her books over there. You can get her books off Kindle Unlimited, I'm sure. I just, you know, a lot of this time, like I can't tell you why I want to read it. It's just like, it looks good. I've heard good things. That's why I want to read them. But I don't know. So we'll see if I get to her this year. I hope so, because like I would think that I'm going to prioritize these, but you know me. But you know me. Okay, next up is Emery Rose, and I actually have on this shelf a series. There's 4 books, and I can't tell you what the series is called, but I was on Pango Books, or was I on Facebook? It was one of those things, and I saw it, and I'm like, I want to buy all of those. Have I ever read anything from this author? No, not a thing, but I loved the covers because they were just so gorgeous, and the men were so gorgeous, so yeah. I bought them. And I do believe they're all about brothers, and each one is different. There's like a military one, and that's the only one I can think of right now. But they're right there, and I will try to put a picture up so you guys can see. But I haven't really heard much about her, so I don't know how she writes. So if you've read her, let me know. Okay, next I have Cora Riley. So she is most known for her Mafia series, Bound by Blood series, and then there's like Chronicles, and then there's a spin-off, and I think there's a spin-off of a spin-off. I don't know. It's confusing. I just know I want to like dip my toes and see if I like her writing. I do own the first. They're right here. Where are they? I had this bag here this whole time. Gorgeous. I do have the first 3 in the series, and then I have Sweet Temptation. And then I have a book called Luca something something, which is like the first book, but from the guy's point of view. So like we've got some to start. I don't know if they're on Kindle Unlimited. I would assume they are, but so many people seem to love this series. So, and you know, I'm due for like a good mafia, like a good hardcore mafia. I've been reading a lot of like light mafia lately. So like some hardcore mafia is like in my future for sure. Okay, next we've got Liz Tomford, which is what is that called? The Windy City series? I don't know what it's called, but they're sports. So we've got Mile High, The Right Move, and Caught Up. And I think one's a hockey, one's baseball, and one's basketball, maybe. But so many people last year, so many people, like everyone that I watch, talking about these books. Even my sister has read it. Not that that is any way to gauge anything, but like I'm like, even my sister, because she reads a lot. But yeah, I haven't. I just, you see all these books. Do you see all these books? There's only one of me, and it's sad because this me is not a very fast reader, and trying to do like 2 books at a time, my brain's like, no ma'am, what are you doing? So it's hard, but we're just gonna try to read more this year and try to get to as many authors that I want to. Okay, the next author is Jade West. I think she writes a lot of like taboo, darker romances, which has always just been my jam. I don't know what it is, because like, you know, okay, so the first like romance, stepping into the romance, like spicy romance genre that I read was, I'm pretty sure it was like a Katie Robert novella, because I just went in hard. I'm just like, go big or go home. And then it was like Birthday Girl. So taboo has like been my thing. So if you write taboo and dark, he got me. So that's what I've heard about her. I think she's written Sugar Daddies, Bait, There's More, and I'm just like blanking. The Man Upstairs, which is one she just did last year, which is very controversial. People liked it and didn't like it. It was a thing. So I'm just excited to kind of dip my toes in with her and see if I enjoy her writing the way she does her books. Okay, next is Nikki Ash. So she has like these 4-book series. And I don't know if it's all football. I can't remember the series name, and it's driving me nuts, but it's over there in that lovely pile of books somewhere. But I don't know. I've seen the covers. I'm like, oh, this sounds interesting. So why not give it a shot? So she's definitely one that I want to try. I don't know if it's small town. I don't, now I'm thinking maybe a few are. Cause I know one's football or the coach's like daughter or something. And like a secret babe, you know, has all the tropes. So we'll see. We'll see if I get to her this year. Next is the Queen of Slow Burn, Mariana Zapata. So many books. I don't even have to tell you. I just haven't read any of them. Like, that's all I need to say. Never read The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, From Lukov with Love, All Roads Lead Here. There's so many, and it's like gone. But no, haven't done it. So we'll start this year. You let me know which one is like the best to start with, because really I haven't heard bad things about any of them, but I know like if I read one that it's really good, it'll make me want to read more, because I already own like 2 or 3 of them. I just need to actually read them. Okay, next we have Gianna Darling. We all know the Fallen Men series, the Motorcycle Club series. I know she has other books than that, but like pretty much all of her books I think are dark, you know, or darker at least. And like The Fallen Men is like the big one that she's known for. There's 8 books in the series. Yeah, that's a big bite to chew. So, you know, at least let me see if I like her writing. I hear it's very flowery. That's like the term I hear a lot. So like, I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if it's like pretty. I don't know. We'll see. We're just going to jump in and we're going to see. Okay, next we've got Corinne Michaels. She writes a lot of romantic suspense, small town. I do have a series over here, which I couldn't tell you what it's called. But it has Help Me Remember, Give Me Love, Keep Your Promise, things like that. That series. I really don't know what it's called. But she also has a new series that's out right now. She's got old series. She's got a lot of series. So she has a long backlist. Ugh, it's daunting. It makes me very, like, scared. Not scared, but like overwhelmed. It's like, oh, I'm never going to finish. I'm just, because I like to finish. Oh, I didn't sound the best. That didn't sound the best. I like to complete things and check them off a list, and her books are one of them. Okay, next we have an author that I don't hear very much of at all, and her name is Jenna Hartley. She has a whole series of like Love in LA, and each book is a different trope. And I'm pretty sure I have the first one behind me somewhere here. She also has a small town romance series, which I have as well. If you ever ask me, like, Katie, why do you like buy your books but never read them? I could not tell you. I could not tell you. They're pretty. They're pretty. So that's why I do it. But yeah, so again, never heard much about her, but I follow her on Instagram. I see the books. I'm like, okay, I eventually just want to see if I'm going to like it. Whew, we are halfway. We are halfway, folks. Okay, the next author is Ali Martinez. So she wrote, what is it? Embers. Something Embers. It's here. From the Embers. That's the book that like I heard about her that I really want to read. It's a romance. Duh. But it's like the hero and the heroine's significant others die in a fire, and then like they have to come together to help raise each other's children. I don't know, it sounded good, so I just want to give it a shot and see if I like it. I know she has other books as well, but that's like the main one from her that I am like itching to read. Okay, next we've got like the Queen of Taboo. So I would like to try a Kay Webster book, and I'm a little nervous because she takes taboo and like notches it up to like 100. I'm not much for incest. I'm sorry. That's where I draw my line. So I know she has a few books that are like that. So we're not gonna do those, but I would like to try, like, I know she has like a student teacher one that I'd be down to try. But any other that, maybe some step siblings, but any like real biological people, like if we share blood, I can't get down. So yeah, if you know any books by her that are taboo, but not like the the siblings or parents or whatever, let me know. Let me know. Okay, next we've got, I'm just going to put these two together because I feel like they go together. We've got Devney Perry and Catherine Cowles. Both are small town romantic suspense authors. Each has a backlist that I have yet to even start to read. I own complete series from both, and I just keep buying books, and I think that I'm going to eventually read them. So many people love both of these authors, so I know that they write well. Are they going to mesh with me and what I like? I don't know, but I definitely at least want to give them a shot, because if not, we can give the books to someone else who loves them just as much. But we as in me, would like to give them a try this year. The next author is Samantha Yun. She does all the Scottish Highland romantic suspense books set over in Scotland. That's what Scotland Highlands means. But she kind of I didn't know about her until this past year, and I saw the covers, and I just think the covers are so gorgeous because they've got like that sunsetty look. It just, they look nice. So I want them to be nice inside the covers as well. I need the story to be nice. You gotta match that cover. You gotta match that cover, girl. Okay, next is Elizabeth O'Rourke. So she does a lot of contemporary romance. She has a sports romance, which is Waking Olivia. She's got the Intersect series or Time Travel series, those 4 books. And then she's got like the Devil, it's not the Devil series, but it's like those 3 books or 4 books that have the man on the cover and he's on a beach. I can't remember the series name. And then she has like another couple books like The Summer We Fell, all those books. But her books like give me a vibe of summer because the men are on the cover, they're shirtless, they're on the beach. And I'm like, that is a cover for summer. Like, should I wait? Like the other books I can read now, like the time travel books and stuff like that, totally read now. But the men on the cover with the summery vibes, it's summer. So like, should I like be aesthetically pleasing and wait until the summer to read them? Okay, the next author, well actually the next 2 authors, because the first author comes from the duo of the second author. So Brooke Montgomery came out last year with this cowboy small town romance. Is it Here With Me? Come With Me? It's either Come With Me or Here With Me, because the prequel is whichever one is not the first book. And then the second book is Stay With Me, I do believe. So many people loved it. It's an age gap. It's an ex's father. And that's my jam. I love that so much. So I'm excited to get into reading those. And taking that, I would also like to read books by Kennedy Fox. Kennedy Fox is Brooke Montgomery and another author, and I cannot think of her name right now. But they wrote a lot of series. There's like a whole cowboy series. It's like, what is it? Circle 8 Ranch. I think that's what it's called. There's like 8 or 9 books in there. There's some just like small town romances. That's a series. They've written a lot. So I want to give that a shot as well. I own a few. It was like, at this point, you're like, of course you do, Katie. Of course you do. Okay, the last two authors. I have read from this author, but I just want to read more from her. That is Melissa Foster. I don't hear anybody, not a freaking soul, talk about her. And I don't know why. Like, I started her Motorcycle Club series last year. I absolutely loved it. She's got, like, just standalones. She has rock star romances. She's got, like, small town romances. And her men, the men she writes are just so, I love them. They're like, they're hard, but they're also soft for their women. But not soft what you think, because in that area, they're hard. You know, I need to like maybe script out what I decide to say before I say it sometimes, because this is just ridiculous now. But I definitely want to read more of her. I have a lot of her books and I just have to like squeeze it into my TBR. And then the last author, thank you if you have stuck around this long. The last author is QB Tyler, another queen of taboo, queen of spice, queen of just so many people like love her. I need to do it. We got to do it. So she's taboo, which hello. Not too dark, which is fine, but spicy. Hello. You know, check off all my buzzwords right there. So many books, like just so many books she's got. I own 1, 2, 3, 4. I own 4 and then 3 that are special editions that, why would you buy them if you haven't read them yet? I don't know, because they were pretty. Leave me alone. So definitely want to read more of her. So that is it. That is the 24 authors. My goodness. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that it was this long, but I hope I was entertaining, because that's one of the goals that I like to, if you're going to sit here and watch these videos, I would just make sure that I at least make you laugh at one time, because laughter is medicine. And if you don't believe me, you should, because I'm a therapist and I know. I'm just kidding. No, I really am a therapist, but I was just kidding. Laugh anyway. It's fine. So if you've read any of these authors, please let me know down below where I should start. What's your favorite book from them? You know, give me all the details. Or if you just want to leave me an emoji to let me know that you're here, leave me, what's like a rando emoji? Leave me your favorite food emoji. Leave your favorite food emoji, because I'm hungry. So that's my, you know, that's my reasoning for the food emoji. But if you're new here or you just enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. I would love for you to stick around. All my social media is down below for you as always, my Goodreads and my Instagram, if you just want to stay more up to date and day to day with what I'm reading. But I hope you guys are having a great day or evening, and I will see you out in the next one. Bye guys. How long is this? Oh my gosh. Why do I talk so much? And if you have read any of these authors below, no, you have it below. So there's the pool boy. Nope. Gotta do it in order, Katie. There's the doctor, the pool boy. Nope. Yes, I'm right. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Okay. There is the doctor, the frat. No. Really? Okay. Okay. The next book. No, you're doing authors. They're all smell. They're all smell. Wow. Today's going rough. Today's going rough. This is a lot. This is a lot. The right move, the something, and the cotton. What? Oh.